Hello everyone, I am Duo from HowToCompute, and I have a bit of an announcement. It's actually quite a huge announcement for those who enjoyed How to Compute or even watched it for the last year it's been around, year and a half almost. But I will be leaving How to Compute. And the thing is, this was never really intended to be my main channel. That is actually one that I started back in December 2015, which funnily enough is about a third of the size, but I'll talk about that a bit more in depth later. So yeah, I've had this thought for I don't know how long, for months, let's just say. I've been considering making this video, wrapping up How to Compute, and then leaving. Um, so yeah, I didn't really have any future plans for this channel, and I don't really ever want it to become a full-time career, and I have other plans in mind for my future pretty much that don't regard this channel whatsoever. It's almost contradicting what I want to do in the future. So first, let me just go through the main points about video creation and why I don't like making videos for this channel. This is one of the major points, I guess you could say. But first of all, script writing I find pretty tedious. I just don't like doing it. And reading these scripts just feels a bit robotic and it just doesn't feel human, if you know what I mean. And the editing of the graphics, again, this part is so tedious. It takes so long as well. It takes about 10 hours for each video to be produced. And basically that's 10 hours of being pure tedious in the form that I do things. And I guess you could argue change up your style, but that would involve getting new hardware, new camera, everything. And at the end of the day, it's just really not worth it. And also the same could be said with research. I have to do a lot of it for each video, and after I spend 10 hours on each video, and I get one tiny fact wrong, the whole comment section criticizes me for it. And I know that's a tiny point, but it does get to you eventually, and that isn't a major motivation for leaving. That's just something I've sucked up and dealt with for the last year. Okay, so now on to the next point, which is time. So at the moment I'm on summer break, so I do have a ton of time to go about doing things, but it's coming up to GCSE year when I get back into it. I just did year 10 and I'm going into year 11, and that will most likely mean more homework, more revision, and overall less time. So I'd rather spend that time having fun doing something that I enjoy rather than doing it something I don't enjoy. And personally, I feel like 2 channels is just too much, and I enjoy the other channel. From every Minecraft video I do, I get about half the reward in terms of view count, but I also get the addition of the satisfaction of enjoyment, and at the end of the day, that adds up to be more overall reward than I would get over a How to Compute video. Of course, aside from the one that occasionally blows up to about 1,000, 10,000, 30,000 views, but it's just more practical with my time to spend something doing more enjoyable for half the views than to do something that I don't enjoy for double the views. As I said before, How to Compute is over 3 times the size of my main channel, but the problem is I don't enjoy this channel, and I also feel like I can't desert it at the same time because of the size of it, and in a way I sort of feel trapped by the sub count and view counts. And at first I may feel terrible when deserting this channel, but in the long run I feel like it would be extremely beneficial to me. If anything, this channel ended up getting in the way of my main channel, and I want to change that. My main channel may never be bigger, but my morale will certainly shoot up once I start fully working on one channel and not having to divide time and do all that stressful stuff. But I'm going to plug my Minecraft channel here. Only subscribe if you want to see Minecraft content or you want to see me as a person play video games or something. But yeah, only sub if you're interested in that stuff. Don't sub otherwise. I don't want some fake subs. But that's kind of inevitable. I'll just leave a link here, okay? So any reviews for tech that I may have, that I seem to like, or any other content that I come up with the idea and decide to do will go on that channel. I don't really care about the viewer divide, because everything will contribute to the eventual growth of that channel. So future plans are much different than what H2C will ever provide me, pretty much, and that's mostly why I'm leaving. After all this, I want to point out that this isn't even only my channel. The person who manages this channel is Alpha, and he granted me permission to start making videos on here about a year ago. So thanks to him for hosting my tech videos all of this time, and I wish him the best of luck with this channel, and I'm honestly not sure what he wants to do with this channel. He may decide to delete it, he may decide to do it for demonstrative purposes, or he may continue to grow it as normal. I'm honestly not sure what he wants to do with it, but I'll just leave the decision to him.